Let's try Daggerfall. Detail from the province of Venezuela. You are part of a tawny skinned people, extremely highly intelligent and agile. Many Khajiit have taken to painting their faces to more resemble the legendary feline cousin, the predatory cats that attack the desert. Khajiit around the wallets and climbers, and adept in all the arts of the thief. Is your character to be a Khajiit? Yes. Redgar is from the province of Amalfi. You are part of the dark-skinned people, extremely hard and quick. Legend has it that Redgar are innately more proficient with weaponry than any other races. In general, Redgars make excellent warrior. Is your character Redgar? Sure. Generate your character's classes by answering 10 questions to determine the class most compatible to you. Okay, the same background of Arena. A senior student in Recon-Castle has done free for the past several years. Today is the tournament of student you find with his mate that you pair against him for your first match. As you prepare, your friend approaches and offers to tell you of an injury the senior student suffered in yesterday's sparring class. Which means okay, they are probably all the same question of Arena. Accept the offer, knowing that it would allow you to concentrate on the injured area and increase your chance of beating him. Refuse the offer, knowing that win or lose you will return to it to your own skill, and also an extra knowledge in which should be a fair and honorable fight. Accept the offer, reasoning that it's better to have the knowledge in case you need it, and realizing that having the knowledge does not necessarily mean using it. Your father and you are returning from the top market when you see a small boy running from a store. In his hand, he clutches a loaf of bread. Behind him, there is the baker with a cleaver in his hand. You know that the boy must be hungry, but the town is suffering from a drought, which has made the food valuable. You side with justice, want your father to stop the boy, help the poor with bending to the baker's way, stand out of the way and wait to see what your father decides, trusting his experience. Your father tells you one night the story of his battle of Boyne Valley, where his men had routed the enemy. They would have captured the motives not for the very sacrifice of a young sergeant on the opposing side, where they passed long enough for his men to retreat to safety. He had done so knowing that it would cost him his life. If you had been that man, would you have read rationalizing that your experience with battle tasks was too valuable to be wasted and could make the difference later? And the pass also, so that the men under your command could flee through it meant though it meant your life, searching for some means to distract the enemy, so that your men might have the possibility of escaping, but not at the cost of your life. Who would say? You're a master introducing new student to the class. A smaller, awkward boy named Tis does not seem to have any natural talent at all. The class is divided into two sides for a mock battle, and as one of the generals, you assign your soldiers. This is one of your men. You decide to put this at the front with the other fighters, recognizing that in any realistic battle it will probably be a casualty anyway, that there must be some sacrifice. Use this as a scout, rationalizing that because of his small size, he would probably be good at sneaking in and getting information on the enemy. Assigns this to several posts during the course of the battle, staying near him and helping him so he could gain valuable experience and improve. That would be. While exploring the woods with water adventure, you come across a small abandoned hut that seemed to have once belonged to a mage. Looking through the window, you see the remains of a laboratory. Many potions and scrolls still on the shelves. Jutina, who thinks you a cavalry sort, suggests breaking into the shack and exploring. Another fighter named Yunar suggests going to town to find out more information. You advise going to town. They are more familiar with the area and many important information about is at the surrounding area. Breaking into the shack, leaving one person on the outside in case something goes wrong. You should investigate new things, not run away from them. Daring Jutina to go in first. If there is a trap, she can trip it when you are owner that can go in and explore at your ratio. The town has a lottery in which the winning cheat is called. You look in shock as the winning cheat number matches your own. Before you can say anything, another family moves forward. You see them before and know that they are extremely poor. Your family on the other end could do with the 100 good pieces prices. You say nothing and allow the other family to get the price. Stand and show your cheat knowing that the price is not for yours. Stand and show your cheat and offer to split the prices in half with the other family. Say, your mother is terribly ill and you have been sent with a few gold pieces to buy some rare medicinal herb before her. As you reach the door to the apothecary, you realize there is a hole in your purse and all the gold is fallen out. You enter the store, tell the apothecary your dilemma, and promise on your honor to pay him back for the herbs your mother so desperately need. Attempt to steal the herb from the apothecary. You know that the man who works in the store will not be able to catch you, and your mother lies sick. Run back home and admit your loss, hoping that your father will have more gold. You know you will be punished, but you will neither be in debt to the apothecary, nor will be a thief. I will pay. You have to wait on practice. Your master is very old now, but takes teaching very seriously. You've heard him say that his source has left in life. Today I see return to you at every mistake. Finally ask you to attack him with the same technique you just did in an effort to show you the proper execution. Do you do the technique just fast enough so that he can block it? Knowing that is more important to allow the master to retain dignity regardless of a personal feeling. Attack him at full speed, knowing that you could probably score 8 and justify some fair treatment of you by showing the class that you were actually doing it right. Refuse any practice, unable to compromise your anger with his dignity, realizing that whatever course you choose will cause you to lose respect for him, for yourself. Your cousin gave you a very embarrassing nickname, even worse, like to call you it in front of your friends. You ask him to stop, but he finds it very amusing to watch you blush. What do you? Che cazzo do? Pick up him with a sitting naked for him and use it constantly until il stress. Make up a story that makes naked badge honor instead of something humiliating. Beat up your cousin, then tell me that if ever call you that name again, you will bloody him worse than this time. Good. Because you express interest, your master told you hints about recognizing magical weapons. Yet you're practicing archery with a few friends. One boy was never strong archer and becomes something of a sharpshooter. You suddenly realize that he's using a magical arrow. What did you do? Tell the other spot the arrow. In a friendly archery match, using magical arrow is cheating. Tell your friends you notice that it was using magical arrow, and if he doesn't get you some, you will tell the master and the other reason behind this improvement. Say nothing. If a need for a magical arrow, you can always mention something to him later. After all, magic is not really a cheat. It is a different skill. Good. Activates their magic ability as a need to subterfuge and armor is often like a thief with the capability of use magic and still most exposure to a net blade, illusion stats dodging, thaumaturgy, short blade and lockpicking. Do you wish your character to be a Nightblade? Would you like fast start by automatically generating your character background? You will be able. I'm in the wrong issue. Still be in the wrong category. Let's change it on the phone. And I'm probably not streaming. No. Just doesn't show me the dashboard. Info. Choose your character. Career path balance with two important career decisions that will make your character background. Diving skill have you been studying the longest? Stabbing. What school of magic have you been studying the longest? Distraction. Where is your expertise in combat? Blade. The charger nickname was Quicksilver. Your offenders the most with the Savage Epis, the Gross Dragoon, the Infernal Daedra, the Primitive Centaur, the Mischievous Sims, the Conic Spriggans, the Modest Nymph, the Simple Giant. Good Harpies. As you go over the you receive additional magic training in restoration. In between formal study, you spend your time socializing with aristocrat, practicing acrobatics, learning economics, sparring, learning street smart, trespassing, swimming, with sparring. For this Gagbear type, you're the most personal hater for barons. What motivates you into life adventure? Knowledge. What god, if any, do you wish to worship? Mother goddess. Before you set out for the Imperial City, your mother gave you. That's buono. Avevamo trouble. Staying awake alert. Additional changes follows to nothing. I don't know what to put the name. No. Reminded to go over system. Start with device. Critical. Nuovo stamatologist in dodging. Going critical strike. Player reflexes determine the average speed of the game. If big player reflexes, the monster will move and attack quickly, forcing you to be quick with the control. Barrier reflexes mean the monster will move and attacks rule, allowing you to adopt a more cautious, tougher playstyle. Character will advance it slow with a lower reflex setting. You will advance it faster with the higher reflex setting.
400 years after Tiber Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close at the Empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the Empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim the Seventh cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your
You can count the room some hours ago. You were en route to Daggerfall. When a storm of supernatural stench boiled over the bay. Like a maléfic creature, your boat was destroyed, but you managed to swim to the churning water. To a promontory rock there, you found a cave and escaped the fury of the storm. You had only just lit a small fire when the mud succeeded you within. Your fear of being buried alive gone when you saw the corridor leading out of the cavern. Perhaps there's a way out of this cavern after all. Once free of decay, you can be the Emperor quest. The first tutorial can be active during the game. And to this first dungeon, and for a short time afterward, you won't use this tutorial. The very first thing you want to do is experiment with moving your character around. Don't worry about most of them in the first room. It is the scale move the cursor on the screen and you will see it change shape. Or the left mouse button and watch it happens. If you are using the view-based interface, you will change the way you are looking. The closer they are to the edge of the screen, the faster you will move. If I will be back in about 1 minute, you about arming yourself and fighting monster. Save. Can we go to the title screen? So, skip the cutscene. This faster.
400 years after Tiber Septim's reign, the beginning will meet the end, and the bloody circle will close at the Empire of Tamriel. The unworthy heirs of the Septim dynasty have allowed the bonds of the Empire to weaken and crack. Uriel Septim, the Seventh, cannot repair what his ancestors ignored. The provinces fight among themselves like neglected children, drunk with rebellion, and one indomitable power hides itself, but not forever.
Excuse the gloom, but none may know of this meeting. The nature of my trouble is darker still. Over a year ago, King Lysandus of Daggerfall died honorably on the field of battle. He was as loyal a subject, ally, and friend as you are. I did grieve for him, but his spirit does not rest. With a spectral army, he haunts his former kingdom, crying for revenge. I do not know why a good and loyal man would be so cursed. Perhaps you can find the answer and close the marble jaws of oblivion, bringing peace to his soul. I ask this as your emperor and your friend. I have one lesser request. Several years ago, I wrote a letter to the Queen of Daggerfall. It never arrived. The letter was of a sentimental and personal nature. If you find and destroy that letter, I will be grateful. Now, my champion, rest well this night, for tomorrow you sail for the kingdom of Daggerfall.
Created of 5 old, you will want to arm yourself. Hit a click on the bay icon inventory or press the F6 key. If you have the weapon, put it into your hand. Now you are able to draw your weapon. Click on the X button to go back to the game. You can have 2 weapons equipped. Press the H key to switch back and forth between them. 6. Buttons, where are the kinds? From okay. from the door. Già qua. So your weapon click on the was there not supposed to be there. Do your weapon click on the crossed blades icon, just press save. The session delay after equipping the weapon, so don't panic if it doesn't do instantly. Take a few practice swing by holding down the right mouse button and moving the mouse around. This is how you fight the monster. Moving your mouse in different directions makes the sword swing different. Each type of swing affects your chance to hit the monster and how much damage you do. Give me out to pass your swing the sword. Too late. Towards rage. Where do I go down? Wow. I like the shape. With that, the dagger. Yes. Okay, put the start. Okay, maybe too late. So if not, this price of ticker based. Just we are going a bit too fast. But down the door to the door says I'm right, let's go heal it. When you get to the door, get that shift course. When you press the left mouse button, the door will swing open. This is how to activate things such as storage levels, wheels, treasure pass, even people. If you are using the view-based interface, you just get the door in the center of the screen and press the mouse button to open it. This door is a clicking door. Where the keys that go back to it and click it. The door will shut. Not so secret door as this is easy to see. We have a potion. No. Let's start. Okay. Let's just avoid everything. I made a very bad choice. Couple of It's a lucky shot. Passando. And the skeleton. And the door to the door, let's jump. Okay. Yippee. Yeah, now we're probably just lack the curiosity of trying them out. Gaming mode. There's a pile of treasure on the black art in the room with the rat. Get close to it and click on it. This automatically puts you into the inventory. All the stuff in the treasure pile is in the right hand column of your inventory. You have two modes to choose from, keep and remove. Click one of them now. When you click on an item in the right column, goes into your inventory remove mode or directly into your character keep mode. You can get information on your item by using the info mode and then click the item. Nice, killing of level doing nothing. On top. In the map somewhere. Bear. This will be a good time to save the game, assuming you are not in the middle of a fight. First there's key and create a save game. Click one of the empty boxes and save your game there. If you get killed in the dungeon, you can go back to a saved without having to create a new character. You can sometimes get this off that bodies by clicking on them, just like the pile. The battle rat is a bit annoying. Well. Nice, he's having to open the door. The medical skill. Very hidden. Another bad choice. It makes a bit too much time there. vai li batte. E this way. More bats. There's the bend. I should be able to see everything. I can't get the boot. Where did it come from? Oh, I didn't kill it. Stun. More complicated area. Sand from the archer. Maybe the big mistake. Still can barely see the archer. Right, it's an archer. The barrel. Porca. using media. Maybe. Con il sole. Double team is a bit too much. Completely lost. That's very I suspect was very useful. This might just be a few hours. See through the invisibility. Minaccia. Okay. Yeah, like we just did a technique. Verron e basta. Let's return the secret door. Terpungga. Maybe if I got another direction. So maybe can at least reach the surface. No place. That's no. Let's just go up. Oh, nice, the torture chamber. It is good. Skeleton and nothing else. So go to the battle, maybe there was something there. I did it at last moment possible. I just have to open and die. At least I managed to go out the dungeon. mappa. Towns. Oh, follia. Nuovo tecnico. There's a little of use in your victim's pocket, some little bit of tenderness or battle.
Halt! Halt! Halt!
Or did I say last time? Guilty. The agent only found not guilty, but is court you have to go. Talk. How do you do it? I need to know about influent employment. Okay. That's easy. It will be this if I just mark the temp near your map, on your map. Okay, I need to know this place. I don't have money. Do you know what's the best way to give employment? Environment. Little about what? I have no clue. Alright, I was in prison. They have to beat me up like that. Devo scappare in messa. Ok, things are enough. Classic. Can I ask the local temple? Bye. Corte, Robinson, Austin, just down. Okay. Then down where it was. Okay, I'm filled. Let's save. Okay. Design corporeal now. L'abito coupling metalwork, you can find him in the Savage Goat. How did I level up? It seems to go down and up, down. Probably. Is it a small map? Could step up with the letter and I will sort to give you this letter to sum up with your description so the carrier should take it the person and work up quickly on it. Dear the general, but your accident still appeared at the worst, now that you're alive and well. I would like the opportunity to meet with you and discuss our beloved Emperor mission in Nerayak Bay. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lady Mackerson, the Emperor's agent in the court of Daggerfall. My position is not so official as the ambassador. None but other agent of Emperor know of my true affiliation. There's a bake is left with rivals against the Imperial throne, so your discussion is required. For the purpose of our meeting, I will take a room in the Pig Jail in Vanward of Daggerfall for a moment. After that, I will no longer be available. Respect you as soon as possible. Vanward. Daggerfall. House spread. One board. Okay, that's more than a moment. They just fuck up. reach into your bag for something to eat, you spare a note it wasn't there before. Later, weeks ago I only hope you caught up with you. If this one crosses your path after you visit me on your way to see me, Paolo, please don't take offense. To mention a previous letter, I am the Emperor Regent Daggerfall. This is imperative that I speak with you. I have extended my stay at the Pigagine of Anvor for 2 more weeks. Consider the possibility that you have intentionally snapped me. It's your duty to the Emperor. I hope it is not the case. If you fail to arrive, we are forced to assume you are a traitor. His Imperial Majesty will accept in servant. Your sincerity, Seniority Magnuson. In whatever it is. Okay, it's that one. I don't want to write anything on the map. Thank you for responding to my letter. Emerald di Sienna, we bring you to the Toll Fair. The spectre of him misunderstands the state of Daggerfall at night, attempt to communicate with him, his future. We occasionally mourn the word vengeance. That is the only current word I have ever heard of him at. Having Daggerfall do not wander the city at night, you are certain to be attacked by his legion of ghosts. We provide more info to investigate into what have wronged Rysandus to find the cause behind this torment. I do not know if the real family of Daggerfall or another person merit more suspicion. Major power of the base sentinel, whereas the Daggerfall may be good places to start. If the matter of death of the Emperor Agent Say was unable to deliver it to the Queen because of the word, he had a carrier who supposedly delivered that train instead. We do not even know the name of this courier. Obviously there is little information of use, but it would be worthwhile to see whatever director arrived at Castle Daggerfall at all. We have decided to do this entirely your decision. We will contact you very new information shall surface. I am leaving Daggerfall soon. My position here has been compromised and my life is in danger. Do not mention my name in court, it will more likely your tenant. Good luck and watch your back. Change interaction for picking up the loot. Wrong door. Stop to go.